It was a dark, cold night. Officer Emma was patrolling the streets. Her and her golden retriever canine officer's Maisie head turned when they heard a noise coming from afar. It seemed like danger. Maisie started leading her in quick steps across the street to where the noises were coming from. A fight broke out between two of Emma's stuffed animals. They quickly took action to break up the fight. Emma took out her handcuffs and handcuffed one of the stuffed animals, and Maisie took care of the other. They both took them to jail, aka Emma's toy box, with a sigh of relief. Emma embraced Maisie in a hug, saying, "You're the best partner in the world." She squeezed her cheek against Maisie's head. This scenario was one of the many scenarios young 9-year-old me would play out during my childhood years. My dream of wanting to be a police officer in the canine unit took over my young self. And there are many valid reasons why I wanted to carry on this dream. First, what little kid doesn't like dogs? I've not met someone who didn't want to be a vet when they were younger. I wanted to be a vet at first, but that just wasn't enough for me. The thought of having a bond with a dog that we would fight crime together just fascinated me. After a long day of chasing the law, we would go home and cuddle up on the couch. Since most dogs in the canine unit are German Shepherds, I became obsessed. I would always go on about them and read books about them as a child. Sadly, my mom never gave in to the pleading and puppy dog eyes when I would ask her about 4 times a day if I could get one. So I took it upon myself to make my golden retriever my personal canine dog for the time being. And this is her. Me and her when she was a little puppy, squished up against my cheek. My second reason of why this dream of being a canine officer was valid, because I just thought police officers were the coolest people ever. And no one was cooler than them. They looked all tough and scary. I wanted to be just like them. They got to wear those cool black sunglasses and got to eat donuts all day. A dream, if you could ask me. They were people who were looked up to, and I wanted to be looked up to just like them. Our good family friend was a police officer, and I would always bug him about it. I would follow him around asking him questions. I'm sure he loved it so much. The best time of my life was when he pulled out his handcuffs one time and I got to handcuff my mom. I remember at a career fair in middle school, the canine unit was there, and I had a full geek out moment. They were like idols to me, and I was up to doing anything to be just like them. Lastly, the feeling of helping people, I think, is what made me the most passionate about being a canine officer. Especially when I got over the mindset of it was just not for the cute puppy dog. I wanted my life to have purpose and have a career that I could spend every day helping people. I did not just want to do something for myself, but I wanted to do something for others too. As a child, I was always looking out for others. I always wanted to make people the most happy. Busting criminals sure as heck won't make them happy, but knowing I did something good for the most people truly made me feel like being able to pursue that career was worth it. I still have a dream to help people, even if it doesn't go alongside a dog and is another career path. The thought of me wanting to help people got me there. This dream of mine was actually brought back to my attention the other day when I got pulled over for speeding by a canine officer. Oh, the irony I feel about this dream now. Do not go 17 miles an hour over the speed limit where you know cops are hiding. But I wouldn't recommend going 17 miles over the speed limit anyway. Not a good idea. These silly little childhood dreams we have stay with us no matter how much we want to forget them sometimes. Having those dreams and imaginations as a child help us grow and mature into the people we are today. Sure, we do not always stick to those dreams, but what is a childhood without them? Childhood dreams are some we should cherish in our hearts. We may be adults now, but we'll never forget what crazy, imaginative ideas and dreams got us there. Thank you.